Guys, 24 hours ago, this area was absolute chaos. Law enforcement lined the road. A mile away were parents sitting in a Harris Teeter parking lot, waiting, hoping to see their child. Since we've been out here, we had two sisters that came up to us. They both go here to Reynolds High School, and they walked me through their experience yesterday. One was stuck inside under lockdown. The other was outside when the shooting happened and found herself hiding behind a car. Both sisters fearing for the other's safety.
Sitting in there watching people bawl their eyes out because they know the dude who got shot, and hearing all the sirens is just pure, like, terrifying. It's just terrifying just to sit inside a room in a lockdown not knowing what's going on.
Obviously, it's a really heartbreaking thing to go through, to know how many kids saw it and how many kids have to now live with that they actually saw a kid get shot, and see him on the ground screaming in pain. It's just agonizing.
At 3:30 yesterday, a male Reynolds High School student was shot in the leg during a fight on Reynolds campus. The good news, he's expected to be okay. Forsyth County Sheriff Bobby Kimbrough says the student's mother says he's recovering well at Atrium Wake Forest Baptist. Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools says students were heading home at the time of the shooting, and about 400 students who were still on campus were placed in lockdown. It was a scary situation for many, one that'll stick with them forever.
You know, when we walked into the gym yesterday evening, the reunification, to see the crying, to hear the kids crying and screaming as they're running away from this, the horror of the years will loom with them forever. You know, the psychological effect that our children are having to endure.
All of the officials at today's news conference agree that the issue of gun violence in schools doesn't start in schools. It starts at home, but the question is, how do we get parents on board to help in the community effort to put a stop to these sorts of incidents? Superintendent Tricia McManus says school justice partners refer kids to programs that can help.
They're referring kids to these programs. They're not always taken up by the parents of some students. We need to figure out, like, we've got to, I always say, you don't just build it, offer it, and hope people will come to it. We need to really make sure people get into these programs. If we have a child that is recommended and we know that service is going to work, we've got to get our parents.
It's a community effort preventing gun violence in and around schools. The investigation into the shooting last night is ongoing. Live in Winston-Salem, Amber Lake, WFMY News 2.